Welcome back to the channel, everyone. Now, I know what you're thinking. Another year, another arbitrary list about powerful countries. But before you click away in search of a video compilation of squirrels water skiing, hear me out. This isn't just about who's got the biggest guns or the deepest pockets. It's about understanding the complex web of influence that shapes our world. So buckle up, dear viewers, as we delve into the top 10 most powerful countries in the world for 2024. Let's get started, shall we? Kicking off our list at number 10 is a nation made up of over 17,000 islands, Indonesia. This vast archipelago stretches across Southeast Asia and Oceania, making it one of the most geographically diverse countries in the world. Now, you might be surprised to see them this high up. Many people often overlook Indonesia when thinking about global powerhouses. But hold your horses, because Indonesia is quietly becoming a force to be reckoned with. Their military is growing stronger, and their infrastructure projects are nothing short of impressive. With a population of over 270 million people, they're the fourth most populous country on the planet. This massive population is concentrated in bustling urban centres like Jakarta, creating a vibrant and dynamic society. That's a lot of potential consumers, folks. Imagine the market opportunities in a country with such a large and diverse population. Indonesia's economy has been steadily growing, making it a key player in the Southeast Asian region. Their GDP has seen consistent increases, and foreign investments are pouring in. They're also sitting on a wealth of natural resources, from nickel to palm oil. These resources are crucial for various industries worldwide, giving Indonesia significant leverage in global markets. Now, they're not without their challenges, of course. The rapid urbanization has led to traffic congestion and other infrastructural issues. Corruption, poverty, and deforestation are all serious issues. These problems have sparked numerous protests and calls for reform within the country. But don't let that fool you. Indonesia is on the rise, and the rest of the world would be wise to take notice. Their resilience and determination are paving the way for a brighter future. Coming in at number 9, it's the land of fine wine, romantic strolls along the Seine, and enough nuclear weapons to make the entire planet say, oh la la. It's France, of course. They've got the 6th largest economy in the world. They're a permanent member of the UN Security Council, and they've got a military that's nothing to sneeze at. They've also got that certain je ne sais quoi, that intangible quality that makes them cultural trendsetters and fashion icons. So while they might not be conquering the world with baguettes and berets anytime soon, France remains a significant force in global politics. Oh, the United Kingdom, the land of warm beer, questionable dental hygiene, and a history so long and complicated it makes the Game of Thrones storyline look like a children's book. They're back, baby. Well, not back per se, because they never really left. But they're here, in 8th place. Now, I know what you're thinking. 8th place? For the country that once ruled over a quarter of the globe? The sun has set on the British Empire, my friends, and it's currently enjoying a nice cuppa somewhere in the Caribbean. But don't let that fool you. The UK still packs a punch. They've got a powerful economy, they're a nuclear power, and they're a permanent member of the UN Security Council. Coming in at number 7 is the land of the rising sun bullet trains and toilets that probably give you a full body spa treatment while simultaneously composing a haiku about your bowel movements. It's Japan. Now, some might say Japan has lost its mojo, but the thing is, Japan never really went anywhere. They've just been quietly innovating, building one of the most technologically advanced societies on the planet. They've got the 3rd largest economy in the world. They're a major player in international trade, and their tech sector is constantly pushing boundaries. So while they might not be buying up Rockefeller Center anymore, Japan remains a force to be reckoned with. Germany, the land of beer bratwurst, and a history so complex it requires its own Wikipedia page. They've gone from a fractured nation to a global powerhouse. They've got Europe's largest economy, they're a major player in the European Union, and they're known for their engineering prowess. They're also a country that's constantly grappling with its past, trying to reconcile its history of aggression with its modern identity as a champion of peace and stability. So while they might not be invading Poland anytime soon, Germany remains a major player on the world stage. Coming in at number 5 is the largest country in the world, a land of vast forests, frigid winters, and leaders who seem to enjoy being photographed shirtless while riding horses. It's Russia. They've got a huge nuclear arsenal. They're a permanent member of the UN Security Council, and they've got a knack for inserting themselves into global conflicts. But they've also got a struggling economy, a questionable human rights record, and a leadership style that can best be described as assertive. Still, there's no denying that Russia is a major player on the world stage. So, love them or hate them, you can't ignore them. Hold on to your hats, folks, because at number 4 we've got the world's largest democracy. It's India. India is a country on the move, with a booming economy, a young and growing population, and a growing influence on the world stage. They've got the world's second largest population. They're a major player in the tech sector, and they're quickly becoming a major military power. So, while they might still be struggling with issues like poverty and inequality, India is a country on the rise. Third place, the United States. Still here, still spending money on the military. Well, well, well. Look who it is, swaggering in at number 3 like they own the place. The United States, always making a grand entrance, always in the spotlight. It's the United States of America, the land of the free, the home of the brave, and the inventor of the McRib. A country known for its cultural exports, technological innovations, and of course its military might. Now I know what you're thinking. Only third place? For the country with the biggest military budget in the world? Yes, you heard that right. Despite its colossal spending, it's not at the top. Because while the US still wields an enormous amount of power, it's no longer the undisputed hegemon it once was. The rise of China, the resurgence of Russia, and the shifting dynamics of global power have changed the landscape. And let's not forget the general decline of America's moral standing in the world, which has all taken their toll. The world is watching, and the narrative is shifting. Don't get me wrong, the US is still a force to be reckoned with. Its military capabilities are unmatched, and its influence is still significant. But the days of American exceptionalism are over. The world is more multipolar now, and the US has to share the stage with other rising powers. The era of unchallenged dominance has come to an end. Second place, China, the dragon awakens, and it's got a taste for global domination. Coming in at a very close second place, it's the world's most populous country. It's China. Now, there's no denying that China is a superpower in the making. They've got the world's second largest economy, they're a permanent member of the UN Security Council, and they're rapidly expanding their military capabilities. They're also investing heavily in infrastructure, technology, and education, all with the goal of becoming the world's dominant power. But China's rise hasn't been without its controversies. Love them or fear them, there's no denying that China is a force to be reckoned with. First place, the world. Yes, really. Because it turns out we're all in this together. You made it to the top of the power rankings. Congratulations, but let's take a moment to reflect. Or did you? Because here's the thing about power. It's an illusion, a trick of the mind. A shared delusion we all agree to believe in. It's a collective agreement that shapes our reality. We spend all this time ranking countries, comparing their militaries, their economies, their cultural influence. We measure and quantify, but to what end? But what does it all really mean? What do these numbers and rankings truly signify in the grand scheme of things? Because the truth is, the most powerful force on this planet isn't a country at all. It's not a superpower or a nation state. It's not a flag or an anthem or a politician with a penchant for making empty promises. It's not about the symbols or the rhetoric. It's us, all of us, the collective human spirit and our ability to come together. We have the power to choose cooperation over conflict, to build bridges instead of walls. We can create a world based on mutual respect and understanding. So the next time you see a list like this, don't just focus on the rankings. Look beyond the numbers and see the human stories behind them. Think about the world you want to live in. A world where we prioritize compassion, collaboration, and the well-being of all. Outro, the power is in your hands. So there you have it. The top 10 most powerful countries in the world, or as we've learned, a completely subjective and ultimately meaningless list designed to make you think about the complexities of global power. But hey, at least we had some laughs along the way, right? Now we want to hear from you. Which countries do you think will rise or fall in the coming years? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. And while you're down there, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to our channel for more thought-provoking content, and check out our other videos. You won't be disappointed.